And guys, really, to me, when I watch it, there's no difference in the athletes Penn State's got and the athletes Iowa has. There's no difference. Other than the thing of what he talked about that wanting to keep everything tight and having that safety net. Did you hear him say those words? That's the feeling a lot of you guys will get when you get in a match. I don't want to make a mistake. I don't want to mess up. First of all, it's just a wrestling match, right? So if you mess up, so what? Wrestling's not like that. It's going to be okay if you make a mistake. And normally, there's a whole match left that you can make up for that mistake. So this is the way you got to look at it. There's two ways you can look at attacking in a match. Two ways. The chips are down, it's tied up, big match, whatever you want to look at. If I take a shot, there's a bigger chance of me messing up. Oh man, if I mess up, that guy might score. If he scores, he's going to win. And if he wins, I might lose. That's the middle path some of you guys go down. So you've associated shooting with losing. And I know I took a lot of steps out there, but that's the way the brain works. That's what you get in your head. If I shoot, I lose. Now, on the other hand, there's some people that get in that big moment where they've got to score points, top, bottom, or neutral, whatever it is, and they've got to take a chance, and they look at it as if I attack, I have a better chance of scoring. If I score more points, I have a better chance of winning. Yeah, feel good. So shooting goes to winning. Winning goes to feeling good. Shooting goes to feeling good. And again, we took steps out of there, but that's the way your brain works. So you know where match anxiety comes from? Practicing being nervous, having that safety net in those big matches. So to me, really looking into it, because when he said that, and how competitive and intense this guy is, when he says Penn State and Iowa are two different teams, man, I had to really look into that. What's the difference? Well, when I watch them wrestle, it's taking risks. It's taking chances. Penn State, when the chips are down and they got to go score, they're going after it. Or when a shot's open, they don't think twice, they're getting in on it. The guy makes a mistake on bottom, cradle's there, match is over. It's not, oh, I don't know if I should go get that. I got a 1-point lead. I'm just going to hang on to that 1-point lead. It's, no, I'm gonna turn this guy. Now that I've turned him, I'm up by 4. I'm going to let him up. Because now I'm going to try and get a major. Now I got a major. Let's start going after that tech ball. Now that I'm close to the tech ball, this guy's broke. Let's get him. And guys, I know that seems pretty hard to get into, but you can practice that mentality. You can practice it. When you get out the match and you're wrestling a good kid and you take him down, you really want to get his head spinning, you know what you should immediately do?
Cut him.
Let him up. I wish Chandler Pike was here. He won a state title doing it. We talked before the match and kind of strategy, what he was going to have, and he was wrestling a tough kid that beat him in sectionals the week before, or maybe it was area, beat him before. I said, if you take him down, let him up immediately. Took him down, let the kid up, immediately that guy's head started spinning. Got right back in, got another takedown, let him up, took him down again. You can practice it, but you got to practice it in your matches. And for you guys to practice it in your matches, you know what we've got to do and what parents got to do for it to be okay. For if you do take that risk and something bad happens, hey man, I applaud the effort. I applaud you taking the risk. Because until your last match, it's all practice. Until your last match, it's all about getting better and improving yourself. About learning to step up. And when the chips are down, I don't run away from it. Because I'm talking about wrestling right now, right out. But you know how many times in your life the chips are going to be down and you got to step up to the plate and hit a home run? Man, those are life-changing moments. And there's not very many people that want to get up there and do it. A lot of people just get forced into it. Rex, if you get that out of wrestling, to where when the chips are down and somebody's got to step up big, you're like, that's me. That's when Rex Halliburton's at his best. Call on me, I got it. You better do whatever you want to do. Because you know what everybody else is doing? Somebody else, man. Somebody else has got to get up and handle it. And that's kind of what our generation, guys, I put myself with you guys, I'm not that old, has learned to do. When the chips are down and things get tight and it becomes important, we start worrying about losing. Because winning and losing's become so important. We don't want to lose. That's the way we live our life. We just don't want to lose at something instead of going out and trying to win. And then if you lose, so what? I went out trying to win it. We always got another chance to come back and win it, right, Matthew? Remember when Kelly beat you? You were really upset. You wrestled him later in the day. What happened? You pinned him. Those things are going to happen all the time for the rest of your life. If you go out and take a chance and go for the win, you got nothing to be ashamed of. And that's what this whole year is going to be about there, guys. Taking chances, taking risks. Because we know the technique, right, Kenzel? We work real hard. So if we learn to take the risk, that's kind of the mental part of it, right? We're starting to put puzzle pieces together that are going to lead us to be really successful. So guys, I've asked you to do a lot of stuff. I've asked you to buy into a lot of things. Parents, I've done the same thing. Coachings, I've asked you to do the same thing. This is the thing I want you to buy into more than anything. This is what will change your life more than anything else. Learning when, hey, the chips are down, I'm willing to take the risk. I'm not going to shy away from it. And if I fail, okay, that's all right. Because I got another chance to do it again. And if we get that, guys, I promise you, you're going to win about as much as you should. Because, yeah, we're talking about all this different stuff, and you don't want to focus on winning, but really, you want to win the match, right? Everybody wants to win it. This is your best chance. This is your best shot to win it. To go out and take the risk and go get after it. So you guys coming up state tournament time, little guys, state tournament, kids state tournament, it's getting kind of close. We still got a little time. This is what